Munawara. How are you all? I hope you're all keeping well. And today I'm going to make a video on a simple quick rose. These are very easy to make, very quick to make, and you can make lots of them in one go. It doesn't require you to wait like we do with the bigger roses. So let's get cracking. So we start with the equipment that we need. So obviously you need the board as usual and the rolling pin. Sugar paste, as you can see, the red one I have here is the one I have got ready already. 26 gauge wire, which I have already cut into a small piece with a hook at the end. I have done in the other previous video, so if you're not sure what to do, please have a look at the other video. I've got the mat, some corn flour on the side, and that is the rose petal cutter. So because I'm making quite tiny little roses, I've got the smallest cutter I've got. I've got the ball tool, which is needed for the ruffling the edges of the petals. And I've got some colours on the side, and Trex butter and egg white as usual. Okay, so now I'm not showing you how to mix the sugar paste on this one. I've already got it all ready, and this is so I'm using a red color, and it's all ready, and I'm just going to start rolling it now. So just giving it a good mix, make sure it's nice and soft and stretchy. I'm putting some Trex butter on the board so it doesn't stick. So first we're going to make the bud. So you need a little bowl of sugar paste for this, and you get the hook, the wire with the hook at the end, and you just pull it through and just shape it by hand. So similar to the other roses, when we made the bigger roses, but this one is a smaller bud, and this doesn't need to be let to dry like you do with the other one as much. If it is dry, it's better, but it doesn't have to be. Okay, so you can see. So now you let that be on the side, and we're going to start cutting the petals. You need roughly 10 petals for this. Put it on the mat. So now I've got all the 10 petals. I'm going to ruffle the edges using the ball tool. You need the small end of the ball tool for this because these are quite small petals. If you have more than 10 petals cut, and if you plan to make more than one flower, you can keep the cut petals covered with the plastic sheet to prevent it from drying out. So as you can see, it's very quick, and you just gently give it a little ruffle. If the petals are thinner, it makes it much nicer, makes it nice and thin, and gives the edges a much better look. So I'm just going to do that for my 10 petals for the one flower. So now I'm going to start putting some egg yolks, egg white. We use the egg white as glue. So because they're quite quick, I'm going to apply it on the edges of all of the petals, just on the bottom edges. Just going to apply to all of them because I can stick them on very quickly, so it's easier to do it all in one go. Okay, now I'm going to stick them on. So that's the first petal. the first petal covers the full bud, so the first petal needs a little bit more glue on it. And now the second one. The second one just around it, not all the way through, just gently onto the side there. So you leave some of the sides slightly open so it looks like a half open rose, and you just keep sticking the petals on, where halfway through one petal ends you stick the other petal, so it sort of goes around. As you can see, you can sort of assess with your eyes really when you're doing it, where it looks short. So you can hold it upside down if it's easier sometimes to hold it upside down and stick it. And just keep going in the same direction. Apply one petal half over the other one and then go around until the whole 10 petals are applied. These are very quick and easy to make, and you can make lots in one go. If you're a bit short on leg white, just apply a bit more. Sometimes if you left it for too long they do get a bit dry, so you will have to reapply it. So roughly 10 petals. Sometimes you might need one extra or one less depending on what the flower is looking like really, so you have to judge it, but most flowers require about 10 petals. You can see it's coming into a nice shape. And there you are, they're done. As you can see, nice beautiful rose, very quick and very easy to make. So you can make lots of these and make nice little bouquet or spray with it, and it looks absolutely beautiful in any of the cakes that you put on. Now I'm going to make the sepal for the bottom of the rose. So for this one you need a nice green colour. As I said, as you can see, I've already mixed the sugar paste and got the colours ready. So again, this needs to be quite thin. Use a sepal cutter. I'm just going to vein the sepal now. Make sure you keep the cut side on the top, so don't turn it over, otherwise the colours look different. Just a little bit of veining just to make the edges look nice and pointy. A bit of egg white on all the edges, and I'm going to stick the flower in. So you poke it through the bottom and you turn it over and just stick it on. If you need a bit of egg white, just apply it just to help it stick it to the rose a bit better. And you put a little ball at the end which makes little bulb at the bottom of the rose. So a tiny little ball of green sugar paste, and just goes at the bottom of the flower. Just shape this by hand. And that's all done. So that is the complete rose. You just need a bit of Semtex tape to cover the wire. I'm using the green Semtex tape to cover the wire. That's all done. So you can use them either as individual flowers, or you can put them all into a spray with some rose leaves. If you see my previous videos on how to make rose leaves, it's the same process. You can see, nice beautiful flower, very simple, very quick and very easy to make. And I'll show you some photos of these various colours in cakes, and they look absolutely delightful. And I hope you enjoyed that video. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe, and I hope to see you again soon in the next video. Bye for now.